What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Hey Roo the Guru, aka Soccer God, aka Studio One Live. Baby, listen, I'm doing a soccer NHL video right now. I'm finna show you my scoring methods. How I score these games. I go to covers.com, go to sports, NHL scores and matchups, NHL scores and matchup. And each day, you'll see they'll have the schedule. Right now we're on Thursday, October the 19th. Alright? First thing I do, I draw a little chart with each team. Vandy, Tampa Bay, and then I got the over and under. Alright, see this chart? This is how it looks. Can you see that? I hope you can see it. Alright, I'm going to give a point for every trend that's favorable to the team. Okay? So first thing we do is go to matchup. Alright? Right now the public, 62% of the public likes Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay, cool. Scroll down here until you get to betting trend. Canucks are 4-0 in their last four versus a team with a losing record. I got to give Vancouver a point for that. Well, Tampa Bay has a losing record, but that's early, so that's not a big stand, but I'm going to put a point. Canucks are 4-1 in the last five overall. The boy's hot. Canucks are 4-1 in the last five after allowing 2 goals or less in their previous game. Man, Canucks, under is 7-2-2 in Canucks last 11 road games. The under gets a point. Under 6-2 in Canucks last 8. Under gets another point. Now let's go to Tampa Bay side. Over is 5-0 in Lightning last 6 when their opponent allows 2 or less. Over is 8-1-2 in Lightning last 11 versus the Pacific. Either they get scored on playing the Pacific or they like to score on the Pacific. Either or, it's a point for the over. Lightning are 1-5 in the last 6 when their opponent allows 2 or less goals. Man, this is looking bad for the Lightning. Lightning are 1-5 in the last 6 versus a team with the winning percentage. Lightning are 1-4 in overall. Man, it's 6-0 for Tampa Bay right now. 2-2 tie for the over or the under. Favorite is 6-0 in the last. Who is the favorite in this game? Who is the favorite? Now you want to make me know who the favorite. I forgot who the favorite is, so I can give them a point. Who's the favorite? Who's the favorite? Tampa Bay is the favorite. Okay. Tampa Bay finally gets a point. God darn it. Oh, that's my soccer day. We doing soccer today too. Who played today? Nope. Over is 5. Canucks are 0-6. Okay, Tampa Bay finally get over is 5-1. In the last 6 meetings in Tampa, Canucks are 1-4. Over is 19-7-2. So now the score outcome is Vancouver 6 to Tampa Bay 3, and the over is 4-2. So I like Vancouver and Vancouver over. Now, I ain't gonna lie now. I like the over better because Tampa Bay is a juggernaut, and I really don't like the bet against the juggernaut. One more thing I'm gonna do, because we trying to bust them today. I'm finna look at the head-to-head matchup. And then if someone got some head-to-head, I'm going to give them a point. So let's see who's the head-to-head winner at this battle here. Head-to-head. Tampa Bay beat them 5-2, 5-4, 2-1, 4-2, 9-2. Tampa Bay done beat them 5 straight. And at home, 4-5 at home. So I see why Tampa Bay is the favorite. Even though the scoring system says go with Vancouver, you gotta know a little hockey now. You know, the scoring system is the scoring system. You know, let's see what Vancouver been doing, man. Can they Ottawa's looking good. They just got beat 2-0. They beat Edmonton. That's all they can beat is Edmonton. They had a 2-game series against Edmonton. They was at home and then they went to Edmonton. They just beat up on Edmonton. They beat Calgary. Vancouver ain't looking bad now. They're not looking bad. But if you want to just go based on the point system, sometimes I base bets. Based on this, I go strictly what the points say. Now the point system is 75, 80% usually. Is this one of the wrong ones that they got? Will Tampa Bay beat them? I think they will, man. I can't trust the Canucks. The Canucks. All right, we scored that one. Let's do Tampa. No, Calgary Flame and Buffalo Sabres. All right, we're gonna do me a chart for them. OU. We gonna see what the score did. We gonna see how accurate this is, baby. We about to see. We about to see. We about to see. We gonna bet on it. We betting on it, man. We betting on it, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, Calgary Flame. I don't even respect y'all boys. Go to the betting trend. Flames are 1-5. I knew it. Unders 4-1. And Flames last 5 when their opponent allowed 2 or less goals. What is this 2 or less goals? It seems to be a trend that's getting tracked. 2 or less goals, people win or lose. Flames are 1-4 in their last 5 versus the Atlantic. Flames are 2-7 in their last 9 playing on 2 days rest. Man, they sleep. They can't get up after having the day off. Flames are 7-2 in their last 29 Thursday games. That's weird. They can't play on a Thursday. Ooh, Buffalo's winning 4-0. Unders 4-0. Sabres last 5. Unders 4-1-1 and Sabres last 6 home games. Sabres are 4-1. Last 5 games playing on 1 day's of rest. They 4-1 at home. Finally, Calgary get a point. Man, Buffalo blowing them out 6-1. Road team is 4-0. Who the road team? Who is the road team? Oh, Calgary is the road team. Okay, Calgary get a point. Favorite is 18-6. And Buffalo is the favorite. Man, I like Buffalo in the under. The point system said go with Buffalo and the under. You feel me? 6-2 is the point, and it's 0-3 for the under. I've never seen it with that less point. Usually the over and under get a lot of points here, but for some reason it's 0-3 for the under. I like the under in that manner. Buffalo and Calgary, they're gonna play a nice, tough defensive game. I believe. That's what I believe. Do you believe it? If you believe it, bet it. If you believe, bet it. What is that? That's that pine, man. That's that pine tree. Alright, move on. So recap, we like Vancouver in the over. We like Buffalo in the under. Based on the scoring model. Now we got Toronto Maple Leafs at Florida Panthers. Maple Leafs. Alright, let me do my chart. Toronto, Florida, OU for the over and under. Alright. Let's get to this matchup. Let's get to the matchup, baby. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, but we got a lot of games to cover. And I'm rolling blunts and shit. They gotta watch me roll a blunt. Damn right, mother. I'm giving you free picks. You want your cake and eat it too? You want me to skip right to the picks? Why? This is free. It's free, buddy. It's free. Hold on, let me roll this fat tater, boy. It's that early morning pine, boy. You know I gotta wake and bake for my early morning studies. I got 3 Kung Fu videos I gotta upload today on my channel. You know I do Kung Fu voiceovers and, you know, Also, I do just regular kung fu. I just chop up the clips, top restaurant scenes. Y'all know the kung fu move when you're going there and the guy eating by himself and he's just chilling and you come and mess with him and get your butt whooped. Don't mess with a guy eating alone in a restaurant, buddy. Especially if it's in China. You get your butt whooped by kung fu, boo. Kung fu, boo. Ooh, this that fat daddy, baby. We finna smoke us a fat daddy, baby. A fat daddy. A fat daddy. A fat daddy. Fat daddy. Fat daddy. Fat daddy. Fat daddy. Alright. Let's get on it. Toronto Maple Leafs, Florida Panthers. Betting trends. What's going on with the betting trend? Under is 6-0 in Maple Leafs last 6 after scoring 2 goals or less. The under Maple Leafs are 6-0 in their last 6 games following a home loss of 3 or more goals. They like to bounce back. Toronto like to bounce back. They like, man, we lost by 3 goals. We're embarrassed. We can't allow this to happen. We're coming with our A games this game. The under is 7-1 in Maple Leafs last 8 versus the Eastern Conference. I guess they play defense playing it lead. And in Atlantic, they under 7-1 too. 2 points for the under. Maple Leafs are 7-1 in last. I ain't gonna lie though, it's hard to bet the under on Toronto. I'll just be real. But the scoring, we're going by the scoring system. That we don't care. We're going with the points say. We're going with the scoring model says today. Under is 4-0 in Panthers last 4 Thursday games. What is it about Thursday? They rest on Thursday? Under is 5-0 in Panthers last 5 versus the Atlantic. It's 6-0 for the under favorite. Under is 9-1 in Panthers last 10 when their opponents scored 2 games or less. Hey man, that under looking nice. Panthers are 7-1 in their last 8 versus man. Okay, Panthers are 11-2 in their last 13. Ooh, this gonna be 2-2 right now. I don't know who the scoring model likes on this one so far. I know it loves the under, because the under is 7-0 in the last 7 meetings between these 2 teams. Underdog is 7-1 in the last 8 meetings. Who is the underdog? The Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers. Road team is 7-1 in the last 8 meetings. Toronto is 3. Boy, it's gonna be a dead lot. Under is 4-1. Maple Leafs are 1-4 in the last 5 meetings. So the scoring model says 4-3 for the Florida Panthers, and it's 8-0 for the under. I like Florida money line and Florida under, based on the scoring model. Based on the score model, baby. Nashville at New York Rangers. What it is. Nashville, New York Rangers, over and under. Alright, recap. We like Vancouver and over. Buffalo Sabres and Buffalo's under. Florida Panthers and Florida under. Alright, let's go. Who we like? New York Rangers and Nashville. Let's get it. I should have looked at the head-to-head with Toronto. Man, I'm looking at her head-to-head with Toronto. Because since it's 4-3, it's so close. It's so close. They 3-2. 2-1. 3-2. These won overtime. These overtime games. Overtime. 2-1 overtime. It's a 1-point game, man. I bet you that whatever the price for the plus 1.5, that's a lot for this game. Ain't nobody finna lose ain't nobody finna get blowed out in this game. It's gonna be a tough physical battle. So if it's a good price for the plus 1.5, you might want to take that, put that on the parlay. One of these teams gonna win by 1. Who knows who? Who knows who? All right, Nashville. The Predators are 8-1 in their last 9 after allowing 5 goals or more. So what? They embarrassed. They get embarrassed because they got blown out. They allowed 5 goals. They got to tighten up their defense. That's a good trend to follow. Under is 7-1 in the Predators' last 8 games. Predators are 6-1 in their last 7 games, following a loss of 3 or more goals. So I see Nashville. Y'all like to tighten up when you get your ass beat. Previous game looks like to me. The under is 5-1 in the Predators' last 5 versus Eastern. Under is 5-1 in the Predators' last 7 road games. The under is looking good. Rangers are 0-4 in their last 4 after allowing 2 goals. Rangers are 0-4 in their last 4 when the opponent scored 2 goals or less in the previous game. Under is 5-1. Rangers are 1-5. Rangers are 42-10 in the last 52 versus the team with a winning percentage below 400. Oh, okay. They good against sorry teams, is what they're saying. Okay. Road team is 6-2. Who is on the road? Nashville is on the road. Favorite is 11-5. Right now the models say 5-3 for the Rangers and 0-4 for the under. New York Rangers and New York Rangers under. Man, this is 3 games where the under is shut out. The over. Nashville, New York Rangers is 4-0 for the under. Florida, Toronto is 8-0 for the under. Buffalo, Calgary is 3-0 for the under. That's strange. I ain't never seen no numbers like that. Hey, it must be an under night. It must be an under night. Edmonton Oilers at Philly Flyers. Let's get it. We finna score this one too. Pressure, boy. It's not pressure, boy. Yeah. Edmonton at Philadelphia Flyers. The over is 4-0-1 in the Oilers' last 5 overall. That let me know, Oilers, you getting blowed out or you ain't got no defense. The under is 3-0 in Oilers' last Thursday games. Okay, what is this about Thursday games? Oilers are 0-5 in their last 5 after allowing 2 goals. Oilers are 0-4 in their last 4 games following a win. They can't put together back-to-back wins. What's going on, Edmonton? Oilers are 5-0 in their last 5 Thursday games. Hold on, but the under also? So y'all play defense on Thursday? Is that what y'all trying to tell me? I guess I'll give you a point for that, Edmonton. But I don't know. The under is 8-2 in Flyers' last 10 after scoring 2 goals or less. Okay, under. The Flyers are 2-7 in their last 9 when their opponent scores 5 goals or more. Okay. So if a team hot scoring, Philadelphia has struggles with that, but it's not Edmonton. They're not gonna keep. They struggling in themselves. Flyers are 13-40 in their last 53 after allowing 2 goals the previous games. Yeah, the Flyers are 6-2 in their last 8 home games. That's a good trend. Flyers are 20-58 in their last 78 games, playing on a 1 day's rest, so they come out flat after just chilling, huh? Oilers are 1-4 in their last 5 in Philly, so Philly got their number for these last few games. Home team is 15-5 in the last 20 minutes. And who's home? Philly's home. 5-4 so far for the Phillies. Favorite is 8-3. Who the favorite? Edmonton minus 220. Man, I might what? Plus 180. Under is 10, 4-1. Man, Why do they think Edmonton is gonna beat like this? I gotta look at the head-to-head on this one. They just beat Vancouver. They lost to Ottawa, but Ottawa looking pretty good so far. They beat Columbus. They beat the Islanders. They beat the Boston Bruins. Man, Edmonton beat Philly last time they played last year. And they were at home though. 5-4, 2-1. So they banging though. They banging now. Standings very early in the standings. Edmonton is 11th right now. Philly 2-1 right. Man, I like Philly. It's tied 5-5 in the under, but I gotta take Philly with the plus 180. I would take minus 220. And it's tied. The score says 5-5 and 1 for the over, 3 for the under. So, what is that telling me? It's gonna be one of these games. Let me look at their recencies. Head to head, Philly at home, 2-1 type game, 3-0 type game, 2-1 type game. But I like Philly money line and Philly under. It's gonna be one of these under games. Now they saying Edmonton gonna go in there and bust them 3-0 like they did on March of 2022. I don't know if that's gonna be true right now, cause they 3-0 they last 3 home, beating on some good teams: Boston, New York Island, Vancouver, and lost a close overtime game to New Jersey Devils. Man, I like Philly money line in the I gotta start that because that's a plus money game, and they trying us. They trying us. Minus 220 for how Edmonton been playing. Look at Edmonton. Hold on, y'all ain't see this. Y'all want us to pay minus 220 for what Edmonds? They got blowed out 8-1. Okay, they beat Navas. Good game, good game, good game, good game. But I mean, okay. You beat Seattle Kraken. Yeah, go overtime. And you beat Nashville. Man, Philly ain't with that, bro. Philly ain't with that, bro. I promise you they ain't with that. Give me Philly Flyers plus 180 and the under. Let's go. Los Angeles Kings at Minnesota. I forgot Minnesota's mascot. I'm tripping, y'all. LA versus Minnesota. I don't know why I can't think of their damn mascot name. But anyway, I like them. I like them boys. Minnesota Wild. That's right. That's wild. I can't even remember their name. And I'm betting on these boys. What's your problem? You have a gambling problem. All right. The over is 4-0 in Kings last 4. Versus the team with the winning record. Oh, they come to bang with whoever winning. They don't see you. Kings are 0-4 in their last 4 versus the team with the winning record. Wait a minute, that's contradictory. Those are contradictory statements. Over is 4-0 in the Kings last 4 when they had to play a team with a winning record. So that only means they're getting blown out. Man, give me a point for Minnesota. Man, I'm gonna give another point for Minnesota. And I'm gonna put a little puck line symbol right there. That's telling me they're getting puck lined. When a winning person comes, don't tell me Minnesota's at home. Let me tell me Minnesota's at home. Minnesota, are you at home? You are at home. And you're 4-1 the last 5 at home. You bust them up. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the last 5 at your house. Man, I'm like Minnesota without the score, but I gotta keep it consistent, keep the score going. Under it's 7-1. The Kings last 8 after scoring 5 goals or more in their previous game. Another under. Over is 5-1. The Kings last 6 overall. We already know. I gotta give them another O for that contradictory statement. Over is 5-1 in Kings last 6. When their opponent scores 5 goals or more. Oh my God, Minnesota finna come and blow these boys out. That's basically what this trend's saying. Over is 9-1-3 in the Wild last 13 games after allowing 8 or more power play opportunities in the previous game. So Minnesota Wild done allowed all these power plays. They come back fired up, ready to score. And LA, the last 4. This is spelling a straight up over massacre. Wild is 1-5 in their last 6 after allowing 2 goals or less for the previous game. Okay, we got LA with a point. Wild is 1-5 in their last 6 games playing on 1 day's rest. That's interesting. Over is 4-1-1 in Wild last 6 when they opponent. Over is a lock here. Wild are 1-4 in last 5 games following a win. LA get another point now. LA done caught up. Kings are 1-5 in their last 6 meetings in Minnesota. We discussed that. Home team is 4-1 in their last 5 meetings. Favorite is 19-7. Man, I like Minnesota. Wow, Minnesota over. And the puck line, Minnesota gonna run line them boys by 2. I might even try that Supra. The Supra. Yeah. But they gotta win by 3 goals. Ooh wee 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 wee. Ooh wee 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 wee. Might try that Supra. That Supra run line. -2.5. Might try. See how much money it's gonna pay me. Next game. Alright, we on Arizona. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Boy, I love that wolf. I love that wolf, man. I love that wolf. Ow, 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 ow. Yo, I got somebody working in the office back there, so I'm a little bit whispering. This is my whisper voice. If you don't know me by now, this is the whisper voice. Sometimes you'll hear this voice get crunk. I can't even do it right now. I think they got a meeting back there. You know what I mean? But hey, Arizona Coyotes at St. Louis Blues. You bet with the Blues, they gonna give you the Blues, bro. That was always our saying. But the Blues done got me paid in past before though. But they don't have to broke my heart. They done broke my heart before. Here we go. Trans. Coyotes are 0-5 in their last 5 when their opponent allows 2 goals or less. So the opponent comes in on fire and they can't deal with that. Coyotes like, damn, them boys shut them boys down 4-1. Now they come to play us. What we gonna do? Get shut out in 2. They lay it down. Coyotes are on 4 in their last 4 versus the Central. Under is 5-1. Coyote last 6 Thursday. These Thursdays. Something about these Thursdays. Under is 4-1 in Coyotes last 8 after allowing 2 goals. Under again. Over is 8-2 in the Coyotes last 11 after scoring 2 goals. Okay, 2-1 for the under so far. 2-0 for St. Louis Flavor. But the Blues are 0-5 in their last 5 versus the Central. That's not good. They 1-5 in their last 6 versus the Western Conference. That's not good. Blues are 1-4 in their last 5 overall. That's not good. Blues are 1-4 in their last 5 when their opponent allowed 2 goals or less. Previous, that's not good. So what you saying? Arizona in their last game allowed it 2 or less. Blues are 1-4 in their last 5 games playing on 3 or more days. Man, it's 5-2 for Arizona all of a sudden. Wow. score was your last game, Arizona? Let me look at your last game, Arizona. Next three, last 10. 5-4. No, that's. Let's see. Past 10. Okay. They lost 1-9, 2-1. They playing some defensive games. Under. Okay. Okay. And then, so after they held them to one goal, they coming in to might bust the Blues open. Home team is 4-1. They last 5 meetings. St. Louis is at home. Unders, man, the unders look like the way to go on this one. There's no other option. There's no other option. The score says go with Arizona 5-3. We say we go. We basing it on the score. Basing it on the score method. Arizona ain't been playing pretty tough in their house to the Blues. 3 out of 2, and one of them went into overtime. Let me see how Arizona. Oh no, Arizona did beat them one time at their house, but they have a hard time beating them at their house. And they ain't playing that good on the road right now. I have to go with that under, man. St. Louis under is what I like the most out there because they both told me they're going to go under. Now, am I? Man, I'm going to start an under as the lock on that one. I like New York Rangers, Nashville under as a lock. I like that +1.5 as a lock. I like Buffalo Sabres in the under. I like Vancouver over as a lock. Now, who gonna win that game? That could go anyway this early in the season, boy. You don't know what's up. But we gonna put a bet in. We gonna put parlays in for what this score said. And it said go with Arizona money line under. I ain't finna dispute them. Every time I dispute him, I be biting myself in the butt. Straight up. Vegas Golden Knights. Winning bag Jets. What y'all like, man? Vegas. Winning bag OU. I'm telling you. I don't know what made me do a chart like this. Well, I don't know what made me start this. But it had won me some money a couple of times in a row. And then I went against it the next time. I think it was one time. And then I was like, boy, you know better. I was like, boy. I said, this when I bet hockey, I'm doing my score. I'm doing my scoring. Now I might not bet on every game based on what the score says, but the one that kind of the one. And that person, the one that looks good, maybe I listen to a few other experts, and anybody saying something that matching up with what this say, those would be the ones I'll go on with ultimately. You know what I mean? But today, we bet on every last one of these motherfuckers. I bet we go over 80%. Maybe 75. 80 kind of hard. Let me see how many games it is. We'll see. Let's finish this. Under. Y'all see it? Why do I have to read that? Y'all want me to read all 5 of those unders? I will. Under is 4-0 in Golden Knights. Last 4 overall. Under is 4-0 in Golden Knights. Last 4 games following the win. Under is 4-0. Golden Knights last 4 Thursday games. Under 4-0 in Golden Knights last 4 Western Conference game. Under 5-1 in Golden Knights last ball game. Come on, man. I do know what I do know. When I score these games, the top score, like the most discrepancy, like the Florida Tampa Bay game, is 8-0 for the under. No, that's a big discrepancy. Those the ones that lose. The top score, it seems like they know what's obvious too. And they'll be like, hey man, see those obvious games? Call your boy and tell him to slow it down for us. That's the only thing I can think of. Cause in every sport, if I got a score system for my soccer. In every sport, the top scoring game lose. It's baffling. Go look at the San Francisco 49ers yesterday in the NFL. I bet they were the top scorer, like the top favorite, the highest, the most favorite. They got the most juice. That's one way you can look at it. All right. Over, finally. It's 5-0 and Jets last his game playing on 1 day's rest. What does that mean? Y'all get blowed out when you come off your rest. We finna find out. The trend might tell on your winning peg. Jets are 0-6 in their last 6 versus Western Conference. Jets are 0-6 in their last 6 versus the Pacific. Jets 1-7 in their last 8 Thursday games. These Thursday games are interesting. Jets are 1-6 in their last 7 overall. Man, that's 4 points for winning peg. That's 4 points for Vegas, man. Golden Knights are 4-0 in their last 4 meetings. Oh my goodness. Golden Knights has 5-0. Over is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. Over is 1-1 in the last 5 meetings. Favorite is 7-3. I'm pretty sure Vegas is favorite. I ain't even gonna look at it. And let's see how they been playing each other. The winning peg. If they one of them dudes that they just ain't scared of Vegas. Vegas bust them. Vegas bust them. Vegas bust them. Vegas bust them. But they played a lot last year. Oh, this was a playoffs. They played in the playoffs, must have been. April, yeah. Oh, Vegas knocked them out the playoffs. Is this a revenge game? Winning peg Jets at home right now. They struggling. The King dusted them. Ottawa. Man, Vegas been busting people up. They beat the Kings 7-4, who just beat them in their house. Man, I like Vegas. I don't know about that over and under, to be honest, but I do like Vegas. It's 6-0 for Vegas. This might even be one of those puck line games. It's 3-5 for the under. So I'm gonna put Vegas in the under because that's what the points say. Cause we gonna call it all here. But and we betting it all single bets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 16 bets so far. 16 plays. We got 16 plays. We got. We're going to have about 25, maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to have quite a bit of plays today. Because the scoring system. Bet your night 10, 20, $50 on these, man. Don't break your head off. If you got it, put 100 on each one of these games. You're going to be thanking us at the end of the night. Because we going 70% on this shit. I promise you. Dallas at Anaheim. I know the scoring method is 70%. And I gotta put my common sense with it. The points don't make sense, or if it make good sense, give it an extra point. Anaheim plus 210. Dallas only 1-0. They only played one game. It ain't gonna be much analysis. They ain't got much data. This data really seemingly is for last year. This data is pulling from last year. So it could be inaccurate. Usually I use this around 9th, 10th, 15th game into the season. But it's I did it the other day for a few games and it was spot on. The only thing it did predict a Toronto under on the game they played against. I forgot who it was, but it went over. And it's hard to go under in hockey right now, to be honest. But today, we following the point system. We gonna stay consistent today. I promise you. Please stay consistent. Alright, what it is. Under is 4-0 in Stars' last 4 games, scoring 2 goals or less in the previous game. 4-0. Under's 4-0. Stars are 7-1 in their last 8 when their opponent scores 5 goals or more in their previous game. Well, this Dallas be like, man, we ain't with that. Y'all boy blow somebody out, but guess what? We ready for you. I like that point. Get on the point. Stars are 1-4 in their last 5 road games. Dallas, y'all struggling on the road. Over is 16, 5-1 in Stars last 20 because they struggling. They allowing points. The defenses that must be acting flimsy. That's the only way you can explain those two trends. They're over in 16, but they're 1-4 in the last 5 rows. So that gotta mean the other team bopping them. Under 6-2 in Stars last 8, but the under somehow shows up on Thursday's game. I'm gonna ask me some hockey. I'm gonna go and I gotta ask me some. I'm not a hockey expert by no means. I'm a math trends guy. I'm a football knowledge guy. I know talent on the football level, and I was a all pro in school, high school, in soccer. So I know those sports pretty well. The other sports, I'm just a great sports fan, but my eye for talent is superb. My eye for just understanding skill in an athletic standpoint. Like I don't care what sport it is. I can look at it and examine what needs to be done to get better at any sport and who got it, who don't got it. Like I'll be ultimate coach for any sport. For real. 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 Let's go, man. What's going on? The over 16 5-1 is started. Okay, we read that. Under we read that too. Move on, bro. You gazing. Under is 6-1 in Ducks last 7 when their opponent scores 2 goals. Okay, the under looking like a good show. Dallas is one of my under teams. I label them. They either are over team or they're under team based on their style of play. Ducks are 18-63 in their last 81 versus. That's tough, Ducks. Gotta go with Dow. Dow get a point. Ducks are 12-41 in their last 53 versus the Central. Dang, Ducks, the Central just beating y'all up, just punking y'all. Man, get Dow another point. Ducks are 7-21 in their last 28 games, playing on 3 or more days rest. They forgot they gotta play a game. They done got comfortable 3 days rest. And now they can't play hockey. 7-21. Get Dow another point for that foolishness. Under is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings in Anaheim. That means Anaheim can't score. And they've been on a 3 days rest, it says. So they definitely forgot how to score. Under 7-1 in the last 8 meetings. Stars are 71 and 11. Man, Stars down been beating these boys up. Favorite is 40 and 13 down. Stars, they 14 in the last 14 minutes. Anaheim. Anaheim. They like they 4 and 10 in the last meeting. Let me look at that 4 and 10. How recent is that 4 and 10? Let me see how recent is that 4 and 10. They 4 and 10. Anaheim bust them last year in January. But then Dallas usually beat them though, man. Stop it. Dallas, Anaheim weighed in 2018. Weighed in 2018. Let me see. Anaheim Ducks at home. They just beat the Carolina. They got them an upset. They got bet that was plus money that day, 4 days ago. Nah, try Anaheim if you want. You seen that 4 and 10. You jumping up and down. We going with the points say though. I don't care what nobody say. 6-2 down. This is my alter ego arguing with itself right now. One wants to try this Anaheim. One trying to convince me to go with Anaheim. But we gonna stay consistent. We gonna go with these points. But Anaheim, I got that lie. And they did win 2 in a row already. So I ain't really scared of them not being able to win 2 in a row. They started off the season winning 2 in a row, and then they lost to the Kings. 4-3, that's a good game. But this is where we know they're not good for some reason. Because they should go ahead. They lose a tough one. They should bounce back against the Coyotes. But they got busted. But then they bounced back against Carolina. And Dallas Stars lost 3 straight road games. But they played the big dog, Colorado, Minnesota, Vegas, Golden Knights. So that's a tough go. Now they got an easy team. I guess it's an easy team. Anaheim like, boy, we ain't easy. Man, that game kind of iffy. But I like that under though. I like the Dow under. But the points say go with Dow money line, man. Dow 6-2 and the under is 5-1. So that's what it say. But I'm gonna start the under. I'm gonna give it a 3-star. I like the under like almost twice as much as I like to pick the game, to be honest. Because I that 4 and 10 and that, and I just beat up on Carolina. How good is Carolina? Let me see if Carolina is even any good. If they sorry this year. Where Carolina? Where they at? Where Carolina at? I don't even see them. Central Division. Where Carolina at? Western Conference. Hold on then. Do they even play? Let me see something. Well, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm tripping, y'all. I gotta look at something, man. I really want to see Carolina. Where you at, Carolina? Shoot, Carolina number 3. They up there with the top dog, so that's a good victory. Anaheim. Ooh. I'm gonna put a little star by that boy. That and Philly. Oh, some plus my I like put me a little 3-team upset with number plus 2s and plus 180 plus 2 get paid. Alright, man. Where we at? We on Stars and Ducks. We almost through, man. I know it. we only got 3 more games. Let's make this quick. Let's make this less than an hour. That'd be sweet. Carolina, who just got their ass beat by Anaheim Ducks. Quack quack. Got their ass quack quack. Quack quack. Carolina, you got quack quack, but they 3-1 though. That's why I say I don't know, boy. Anaheim plus 215. Ooh, sprinkle, legal. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We might have to sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, man. Over. It's 5-0 in that Hurricane last 5 overall. Yeah, I just saw Anaheim put 6 up on you. And you trailing behind them. What it was, 6-3 or something like that. Yeah, Carolina. We just saw it. Over is 4-0 in the Hurricane last 4 when their opponent scored 2 goals or less in the previous game. Over again. I'll give it to it. Over is 4-0 Hurricane last 4 road game. Under is 6-1 in Hurricanes last 7 in the 4th game of a 4-6 day situation. Now that to me, I'll give it an under just because over is winning 3-0. But to me, I don't know. But then you couple that with under 6-1 in Hurricane last 7 Thursday games. What is the problem with Thursday game? You know what? I'm going to name this video why and what seems to be the issue in betting Thursday games in NHL. And see what people can say for me. I hope somebody can answer that. But it's been an They get 2 points for that, man. Because it's Thursday. And something's funny about Thursday. We know something's funny about Thursday. Seattle under is 5-0 and cracking last 5 overall. Man, I'm 10. Y'all gonna rest 10 and y'all getting paid. Man, I gotta get an attorney. Under is 4-0 and cracking last 4 after scoring 2 goals or less in their previous game. Yeah, that's a side thought of it. Kraken are 0-5 in their last 5 overall. Kraken, y'all finna fall off this year, man. Because I was shocked that y'all even got good like that. Y'all were kind of good last year. Kraken are 0-4 in their last 4 after 2 goals or less in the previous game. Kraken are cracking 5 straight in their last 5 Thursday games. They crack on Thursdays. Under 3-0. Man, I like Carolina and Carolina under. I think Carolina put line these fools. I think they crack on Thursday. Carolina and the under is the bet. Last 2 games we got on the menu here. Boston Bruins, San Jose. San Jose. Who we like? Who you like? Let's see who we like. Let's see who we like. Who we like. Who we like. Under is 9-1-1 in the Bruins last 11 games. Playing on 3 more days of rest. They might be an old veteran team, get rested up, and now they ready to clamp down. Now, but the over is 12-2 in Bruins last 14 road games, though. That's interesting. So that kind of canceled itself out. What could it be? Over, it says. 9-2 in Bruins last 11 versus a team with a losing record. So I like, you know what? This leaning more towards a puck line for the Bruins because they're looking like underish and on their rest playing defense, but kind of like they overs because they 9-2 versus a team. So they 12. So that let me know they could beat them 5-0, 4-1 type deal. You know what I mean? I like Boston in the over. Bruins are 48-11 in their last 59 after allowing 2 goals or less in their previous game. So they allowed 2 goals or less 3 or 4 days ago, and they got rest, and they come into a sorry team, and they ready to bash them. Bruins are 21-5 in their last 26 with their opponent alive, and their opponent got smoked. They licking their chops, man. The Boston Bruins right now are licking their chops. The unders 3-0 in Charlotte last 4. Unders 5-0 in Charlotte last 7 versus the Atlantic. Over is 2-0-2. Last 14 with the winning percentage. That means that gives more credibility to this Boston team finna bust them. Because the over let me know the Charlotte getting scored on. Over is 10-2 in the Charlotte last 12 following a home loss of 3 or more. Look like they get down in the down. We got smoke. And now they gonna get smoked. Man, give me Boston another point, man. Sharks are 9-42 in their last 51 when their opponent allowed 2 goals and Pittsburgh playing good and y'all playing bad. That's not a good mixture of ingredients. It might kill you. Favorite is 5-0 in the last 5 minutes. Boston is the favorite. Bruins 5-0 in the last 5 meetings in San Jose. Another point. Bruins 14-3 in the last 17 meetings. Under is 9-2-2 in the last 13 meetings in San Jose. So that let me know they just shut them down. Under 6-2-2. You know what? This is one of those top scoring game type deal. It's 8-0 for Boston. And this they lose. These the game they lose. But I ain't gonna get sidetracked. We bet straight bets on what the points say. And it say Boston gonna putt line these dudes. And the under 3-0, 4-0. They shutting them down. Shutting them down, dude. You know what I mean? I'm surprised. But they got better face off, better discipline. How? Better goaltending. How? They got the better goaltending. Man, look at this. Listen, you know I'm calling them out for that. I'm finna look at something real quick. I'm finna call them out for this. Better call them out for that, man. Okay, standings. Where you at, Boston Brewers? Oh, 6-3 goal differential. 6 goals to 3. And y'all 5 goals to 12 differential. So, can you tell me how they're the better goaltending again? Please tell me how do they get the check mark for goaltending when they got 5 goals to? I don't know. Maybe it's last year's data still, like I said. But I'll look up that last year and it probably won't. Matter of fact, I'm calling you out, Covers. I'm looking up last year, man. We're gonna look up last year. Nope. We're gonna look up last year, man. I wanna see you telling me them boy got better goaltending. We're going to 2023, man. We're gonna go Maine. Let's go to Maine, man. Where's Colorado, man? Carolina Panthers. 266 goals to 213. San Jose Sharks. 234 to 301. They allowed stop it. 88 more goals than them boy, man. Really. And they got the better goal. Man, stop it. I don't believe in your check marks no more, man. I
All I want to know is the trend. What has been happening? That's the facts.
But you giving a check mark to San Jose goaltending over Boston Brewers is bogus. Off the rip. I don't care who if. Again, anybody agree with me. Anybody's gonna agree with me on that one, man. Change that, man. Please. Fast, quick, in a hurry. Last game. Chicago Blackhawks and Colorado Rockies. And the under is 4-0 in Blackhawks last four overall. Yup, we needed a game to go where Blackhawks got wop, but it was 6.5 and they scored 6. Under is 4-0 in Blackhawks last four road games. Okay. Blackhawks are 0-4 in the last four after allowing 2 goals or less in the previous game. Wait a minute. So y'all play good defense one game and then that game you fall apart? You can't win after you play good defense? You get up. Maybe they remember.
Let me see the last 2 games of y'all, man. I just want to look, man. Blackhawks led 10. Okay, on allowed 1 point on that game. And they say every time they put a good defensive performance, they going 0-4 lately.
Why? What's wrong with you dudes? Is that even real? It's been real for the last 4 games. If you'd have peeped that, I don't know who would have known that, and would have been like, man, the boy plays a good defense. They don't allow 1 goal, man. They gonna lose. They automatically gonna lose next game. I wish you could peep that out, boy. You'd be rich. If you could peep out a little detail like that, you will be rich. To me, why not ride the trend? I've been saying 0-5 a lot. 0-4. Man, get Colorado a point for that, man. And they 0-4 in their last 4 Thursday games. Is that real? Both of them together seems deadly. And the under, once again, is 5-1-2 in Black's last against the Central. I don't think they're going to be able to score. They done played that great defensive effort. Under 5-0 in Avalanche last 6 when their opponent allowed 2 goals or less in their previous game. Continuation of the defense. Under is 4-0 in Avalanche last 4 games following a win. They come in to play some defense, man. Under is 4-0 in Avalanche last 4 games playing on one day. They got rest. Over is 4-0 in Avalanche last 5 versus the Central, though. Under is 5-0 in the last 6 home game, and all that looks better than that little 1 over trend. Blackhawks are 0-4 in the last 4 meetings in Colorado. They can't get a win in Rocky Top. Blackhawks are 1-6 in their last 7 meetings. Oh, Colorado's smoking them. The home team is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. Favorite 28. That's another dominating Colorado. Colorado under. That's another top scoring game, 6-0. That'll lose on your butt. I don't know why. I don't know if they be rigging them or not, but I know the top scorers will lose a lot. And if that's the case, you will love to have Chicago Blackhawks plus 285 on a little upset sprinkly, and it's San Jose Sharks plus 220 on the lane spinkly. I might do that on a 2-team anyway. Put $10 on. Just try it. Because they'll win. I've seen it too many times. It's worth the $10 buck. Matter of fact, how much would that pay us? Let's look at that. Parlay calculator. much that would pay us for $10? Let me go to this little quick calculator. Let's say I put $10 on those two hockeys, plus 285 and plus 220. How much $10 get me, man? Oh, $120. Yeah. Put 100 to get you a band. 50 get you how much? How much 50 get me? 5, 6, 16. 5, 66 plus my 6, 16 back. Huh. Interesting. Anybody else I like for the upset murky? Oh, the Philadelphia Flyers. Plus 180. I like that. I might throw a 3-team parlay with the plus boys on there. And did I like Florida? I think Florida on here. That says go with Florida. It says 43 in the and Florida. Plus 116. These are the upset. I'm gonna do single bet. I'm a single bet with my okay. This is it. This is the recap. This is the little score sheet here. You know what I mean? Okay. Recap. Vancouver over. Buffalo under. Florida under. New York Rangers under. Philly under. Minnesota over. St. Louis and the Arizona under, and Arizona for the money line. Vegas and the Vegas under. Dallas and the Dallas under. Carolina and the Carolina under. Boston and the Boston under. And Colorado and the Colorado under. That's what the score says. Go with. And I starred the Philly money line as that plus 180 special. I starred the Dallas under as a lock to me. I starred the St. Louis, Arizona as an under lock to me. I starred the Toronto, Florida game, the plus 1.5. Whoever is the plus 1.5, that's a lot to me. I think that's gonna go a 1-point game. I think Florida will be the plus 1.5 douche. You could probably play Toronto like that too. It'll probably be pricey, but I think that's a lot. I think who else? It's the lock that I wrote down. But that's about it, man. Look through the video, goddammit. But I'm doing a 14 parlay with all those plus specials, man. Watch what it'll pay you. Watch what it's gonna pay us. Watch what it's gonna pay us. I might put 10 or 15, 10 or 20 on it. That's what I'm gonna put on this stuff. On that. I'm gonna probably put $10 a bet on the straight bets. That's probably what I'm gonna do. $10 a bet. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 24, and then these 1, 2, 3, 4. 28 plays. That's 28 plays. $10 for that get me $334. I put 50 on it. It's gonna get me 1,600. Ooh, I might like Philly, Florida. For real though, I like them as the ultimate ones that can do it. Chicago and San Jose, that's iffy. But I do like Philly and Florida. For like that's the more not scared. I'm not scared of that one. But I'm gonna try all this shit and put 10 on all of them bitches. 2 on here, 2 on there for 10. 3 on here for 10. All 4 on there for 10. You feel me? Cause I got a feeling. We gonna profit because we gonna go. If these don't hit, more than likely these 24 bets gonna probably be 80%. I'm expecting. Ooh, that'll be lovely. 3,600 for the 50 for those 4 upset specials. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Hey man, Good luck on your hockey today. We got soccer coming up this weekend. It's been soccer break lately. So I've been forced to bet this early in hockey. I love hockey.